I always screw it up somehow.
Do you?
Somehow, some way.
Things do not go well.
No. You should not give me that kind of responsibility. You should know this by now.
Fair enough. Hello, and welcome to the Lobbycast, the official podcast of PreGameLobby.com.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Jeff, and today here with me is
Brick.
And this is episode 287.
It sure is.
And today is August 22nd.
Yes.
It is also that.
It is.
It is also that.
It is also that.
What would you like to tell the folks at home about your shirt?
Oh, yes.
It's lovely.
It is a new T-Fury shirt. It is Batgirl, Nightwing, and Batman all getting stuck in Clayface.
I hate when that happens.
I hate it when that happens too.
Now, explain Nightwing to me. That is Robin, right?
Yeah.
Or has been Robin?
Yeah,
or...
it was, but he got older and he can't be the boy wonder anymore. So they decided to make him more badass.
Batman went on to find himself a younger Ward.
It's true, though. It really is, because there's still a Robin, but the original Robin is Nightwing.
Wow. Okay. Good to know. You got any news this week? You have any lowdown from the Gerb? Anything good and awesome coming out soon?
No, not that I know of, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a slow week for anything turning up.
It's
So
been pretty slow. That's very true. Very,
very true. Well, something I was a little excited about. There's a new article, and it's a UK website, and talking about Destiny, and it's a pretty lengthy article. I won't really go into it here, but basically the gist of it is that we didn't even scratch the surface with the alpha and beta. Yeah. So the game is ginormous. Wow. And there's a lot to it. So if you want to check out this interview, if you're at all interested in Destiny, and that's going to be Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, and Xbox One, and PC.
Yes, with exclusive content on PS4.
Correct. Then definitely go check out the article. The links are on our website, pregamelobby.com, and they're also on the Lobbycast Facebook page. So, and there's starting to come out some with some information about the hardware, software. I don't know. It's a software update for the PS4.
Okay.
And it's a 2.0 update, which should be a fairly substantial one,
right.
To heavily upgrade the software features on the PS4.
That'll be
and that's going to be a fall update, and they have not specified when that's going to come out. Just in the fall. The fall is a long stretch of time. So
yes,
I'm really looking forward to, and we've talked about this previously. The September update for the Xbox One should be the one that brings the streaming video over the network.
Really?
Yeah, and they're adding quite a few more formats, like file formats.
Okay.
So you'll be able to stream MKV files through your network.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is huge, because that's the one that can, I believe, get up to Blu-ray quality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's an awesome thing for me, because what I'm doing to stream video through my network right now is I have my Xbox 360 hooked into the TV in on the Xbox One, and I say, Xbox, go to TV. And what it does is it goes to Xbox 360, their last generation system that still has more software features than the new system that's been out almost a year, including HBO Go.
Bastards.
Yeah. So I could watch HBO Go on my 360 through my Xbox One.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any upscaling through HDMI. There wouldn't really need to be, but they're both HD systems in theory. Although the Xbox One seems to have trouble with 1080p. Only a handful of games that are managing that.
Right.
But the Xbox One seems to be in some ways not next gen, but lateral gen.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is, but
it's just taken them forever to get everything out for it. It was like they were like, "Oh, we're not ready, but Sony is, so here you go."
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like that. Something I'm very excited for is, let's see, Sin City, A Dame to Die For, opened today.
Kill For. To
Kill For?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dame to Kill For, yeah.
Get it right, Jeff.
All right, whatever. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I liked the first Sin City. I thought it was a really good movie.
Good.
So
you're going to enjoy my watching then.
You've already seen it?
Yeah.
You jerk. You went last night?
Yeah.
I wasn't working. I could have gone. Butthead.
It's not
all right.
you.
Fine. Nothing else?
Huh?
Anything else? No?
No, I can't think of anything. I mean, it's been kind of a slow news week.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, let's move on to the Weekly Whatchas. There apparently is going to be plenty more to talk about. What you listening to this week, Mr. Brick?
Not a whole lot. I didn't get a chance to do too much listening. I ordered a new turntable that has, because I have a very small space.
Yeah.
In which I can put a turntable and everything. So it needs to be like an all-in-one.
So do you now have two turntables and a microphone?
No. No. I'm not internationally known either.
All right, fair enough.
But I'm known to rock the microphone.
Two different songs,
at
but
times.
It's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
The first one was a Beck song, and the second one was whoever sang that. It Takes Two.
Damn it.
But, there were turntables and microphone references there.
I was so close.
So close.
But not really.
No.
But I ordered it, and it was supposed to be, it's a little bit bigger one that had like a CD player in it, and the speakers were a little bit better.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I got it. CD player works. Tape player works. It has a cassette tape player, too.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, clearly. Radio works. Turntable does not work. The primary function that I wanted out of it
what the fudge?
does not work. So I had to send that one back. And I'm considering, now that I've sent that one back, just getting a bigger table and rearranging some things and doing like an actual good system, just like a couple of bookshelf speakers, a receiver, and a turntable.
Oh, you don't have a receiver right now?
No. I just have a turntable that has terrible speakers and good headphones.
Okay. All right.
So I'm thinking, now that I've sent that one back and I'm getting my money back for it, I'm considering just doing it like I should, but that's a very expensive venture.
It can be. Denon and Yamaha both have really, really good sound on their inexpensive receivers. Okay. So keep that in mind. Okay. And I only paid $50 for my turntable, and I love it.
You paid $50 for that thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an Ion USB turntable.
And it's working really well.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had any trouble with it. I've had to replace a needle once, but that's about it.
What kind of needle's on it?
I don't know. Just needles for that particular model of Ion.
Okay.
Or for several models of Ion. They use a
universal.
Yeah.
For their models, at least.
Yeah, it's a fairly standard needle from what I could gather. So
okay. All right. Well, yeah, it's all things to consider. But I haven't had a lot of time, so I just listened to Smashing Pumpkins and Ryan Adams.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Okay, well, this week aside from my standard, internet radio stations that I listen to, and the mix in my car, really nothing notable this week. I listened to a bunch of podcasts though because I found my Zune.
Oh yeah, I noticed that before the show.
So I'm very excited about that. It was, of course, wrapped in a plastic bag in my basket of dry cleaning.
Of course it was.
Of course it was. Had no reason to be there.
So that's why it was there, clearly.
Because I neither took things out of my dry cleaning basket, nor did I put things in my dry cleaning basket. Because all my dry cleaning clothes are in there. And I don't like going to the dry cleaners. So they've been in there.
Literally no reason to be in there.
Yeah, I have not. But I've had no reason to go in or out of that dry cleaning basket for over a year, and I've only been missing my Zune for a few months, so I'm not sure how it ended up in there. Anyway, shenanigans. And so I've been listening to lots of podcasts. I listened to Coverville. Love that show. And that's based out of Denver. I keep threatening to get in contact with that guy, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Should do that.
So, yeah, he's here in town, and he is like the podcast guru. He does a solo podcast most of the time. Occasionally he'll do like music trivia, like name that tune type stuff, and he'll have people he knows on, but for the most part it's just a solo show, and he does 2 or 3 shows a week.
Wow.
So yeah, he is the master. I would have questions for him. I would have questions.
I bet you would. Yeah.
And then I also listen to some Gamertag Radio. He's the other podcast master. Well, with Kevin Smith, it's like these 3 guys, basically.
Well, and Mark Maron.
Well, I wouldn't know that, though.
Well, it's just because you're not getting the full experience.
Oh,
clearly,
okay.
Jeff.
Clearly. Gamertag Radio, they do a great job, obviously. Girl on Guy with Aisha Tyler.
Yep.
Yeah, such a good podcast. Fat Man on Batman.
Fat Man on Batman.
Do you listen to that one?
I do on occasion, but I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I feel like I'm going to have more of an opportunity to because I have a reason to be in my car longer now that class is back.
Oh, right.
So from the drive from my place to Metro is pretty long. I mean, it's
okay.
Especially in the morning, it's like 45 minutes, something like that. So
yeah, that's plenty of time to listen to a show.
That is
or most of a show.
And, if I don't finish it, on the way back.
Right. Yeah, a Kevin Smith podcast would be a good round trip show because that's about, an hour and 15, hour and a half, right around in there.
Yeah, and WTF is kind of the same depending on who he has on. Some shows go longer, some shorter.
Sure. I listen to our show.
Oh.
Listen to the Lobbycast. I've been doing some editing and whatnot, and one of the shows, I think it was the one, it was 285 with you, me, and Jordan.
Okay.
I think all 3 of us were on that one, and I listened to that, and that one was awesome.
Yeah, because last week it was just you and Jordan.
Correct.
And then the week before, yeah.
And then I listened to some Freakonomics Radio, because I've got to listen to my economics shows.
Right. Because, of course.
A new podcast to me, anyway, How to Do Everything. And people write into the show, and they say, how do you do this? And they have interviews, and they talk about how to do different things, just like random stuff.
So
like
how to do everything.
Like one was how to run for office.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. And This American Life, and a little bit of Major Nelson Radio.
Wow.
So lots of podcasts.
Lots of podcasts.
I can listen to podcasts on my phone. I know I can do that. But it's not as, I don't know, it's just not the same feel as using my Zune. Because, I have to I have to stream it on my phone, and if I'm in bad network area like work is bad network area and bad internet. So
it just cuts.
It cuts in and out, and it's better just to have the device that has the podcast downloaded to it automatically.
Yeah.
And you can just plug in your headphones and go.
You can't download podcasts on that?
I can, but the app I use is primarily streaming.
Oh, okay.
And so it's been nice having my Zune back in the mix, and also cuts down on how much of my battery life I'm using.
Sure.
Because I listen a lot when I listen.
Right, and that's going to drain some battery.
For sure. Speaking of, I should not have my screen up all the way. That kills my battery faster than anything. It's having my brightness all the way up.
But it makes it
of all the things my phone does,
it's the brightness that kills it.
It's the brightness that kills it. So
the brightest stars are the ones that burn out fastest.
Right. I think the actual saying is a little bit more efficient than that, but
yeah. But I don't have that loaded up right now. So
fair enough.
between getting songs wrong and idioms wrong.
Yeah, well, whatever. All right, so I think that's it for the What You Listening To. Brick, what are you watching this week, buddy?
I am almost finished with the 3rd season of The West Wing. And it's really
How's it going?
It's really good. And
I thought you were farther into it than that.
No, because
that one goes 7 seasons?
7.
7. Okay.
At least 7.
I'm trying to think of the box sets on the shelves at the store. Like, how many were there?
Yeah, at least 7. Really good show, though. I mean, you don't know what you're missing there, Chief. I gotta say.
I'm missing Martin Sheen.
Yeah, you're missing Rob Lowe.
I wouldn't say I'm missing him.
Everyone misses Rob Lowe.
Even Rob Lowe misses Rob Lowe.
Even Rob Lowe misses Rob Lowe.
No, he's awesome on Parks and Rec.
Well, yeah, and he doesn't age. He looks like exactly the same.
Which is funny for someone who stays so tan.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and lives so cleanly and healthily.
And Perkins.
And Perkins.
And then I'm doing a rewatch of The Office, and I'm on like season 7 of that.
Oh, congratulations.
Because that's
You're burning through it, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that show goes by really quick because they're short episodes. And
especially if you're not dealing with commercials, then it's only 21, 22 minutes per.
And I just love them, you know? I mean, it's so many good memories from that show.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, Creed thoughts.
Although you're getting into the area where it definitely started sliding downhill.
It's like after, because I think Michael leaves after the 7th season, right?
I think so, yeah.
And so after that, I think I'm just going to skip the 8th season. Because the 9th season was not bad. The final season of it.
I don't remember.
I remember I came back to it. In the night, I stopped watching in like the middle of the 8th season, which is weird for me because I love that show so much.
He loves you some Office. That's true.
But I hated it so much without Michael. And the reason that it was so bad too was because it didn't have Greg Daniels either. The showrunner left after the 7th season.
Okay.
He came back to do season 9, or I think he might have left earlier actually than the 8th season. But it just kind of kept being decent because it had all the original cast, and it kept kind of flowing like it should. But as soon as they got rid of Michael and they didn't have Greg Daniels, it was over.
It faltered a little bit whenever Jim left to go to a different branch also.
It did. Yeah, when Jim was not in Scranton.
Yeah, when there was not a Jim and Dwight or a Jim and Pam or a Jim and Michael.
Yeah, but that ended pretty quickly.
It was half a season or so.
I think it was like half a season, and then the Stanford branch closed. But I still, one of my favorite moments is Creed. Hey, you ever thought about getting a Red Bull machine in here? Sometimes you just got to ride the bull. Okay, later, skater.
What was the thing about? The last person to ask me questions about that no one ever heard from him. That man's name was Creed.
Creed Bratton. And it's like, it says here that Creed has a distinct old man smell. I know exactly what he's talking about. I sprout mung beans on a damp paper towel in my desk. It very nutritious, but it smells like death.
That's perfect.
Creed is, and then the casino night. He's just stealing things. It's like, I just steal things from time to time. It's just something I do. Honestly, I love stealing things.
That's great.
And then also been continuing on with a rewatch of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Some good stuff. I just started the 4th season, and we all know what the first episode of the 4th season is.
That would be Box Cutter.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, the whole episode isn't, as outstanding as some other episodes, but it doesn't matter because of that one part where Gus just comes in and doesn't say a word.
Meanwhile, Walter White's sitting there
pleading,
going back and forth between desperation and anger
and confidence.
Yeah.
He's really confident, you need us, and he's like, please, you need us, and he says nothing, and walks around, slits the dude's throat, walks back up the stairs, get back to work. That's the only thing he says throughout that entire sequence. Oh my God, it was incredible. Love that. I love it so much.
Yeah, Gus Fring is hardcore.
Yeah. And then I continued to watch The Leftovers.
And how's it going?
I still like it.
Okay.
I still do.
I may get back to it at some point, but I had enough.
Well, I've had enough of Tyrant. I stopped watching that.
Really?
Yeah, I was bored.
Huh.
See, the thing is that
now that he's going to try and of course we always do spoilers here. So if you care, skip a couple of seconds or whatever. I think things will get really interesting now that he is about to overthrow his brother or help his brother to be overthrown.
I don't know. I was bored. I mean,
okay.
I'm bored with True Blood too, but I'm so close to the end.
So bad.
I'm so close to the end that I can't stop. But Tyrant is the first season. I'm bored already. I'm not going to do this. I don't have the time for it. Now the Strain, on the other hand, I am very much enjoying.
Yeah?
Yeah, which is the other than True Blood, which was the next one on my list. The Strain.
Answer me this about the Strain. Mm-hmm. As the vampire gains power, does he have less of a monstrous body?
We haven't seen the Master so much in the last few episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been mainly focusing.
Okay, because that's what turned me off of the show, is that bit at the end where it's just kind of like the thing. And
yeah. Well, it's been mainly focusing on the old dude with the cane sword.
Okay.
And Peter Russo.
This show's Van Helsing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Peter Russo.
Okay.
With hair.
Okay.
So, and then the final thing on the list is last night I went and I saw Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, and it was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was fun.
It's like that?
Yeah, it is like that.
I'm really excited about going to see it.
I might see it again.
Okay, cool.
It was fun.
I may go tomorrow?
What is tomorrow?
Saturday. What's your schedule like tomorrow?
Depends, because I have work during the day.
How late?
3.
Probably wouldn't be able to do it because meeting up with Jordan to watch football.
Right. So I mean, go see it by all means. It's really good. But
okay.
If you want to wait till another day, I would be on board to see it again.
Or maybe then I would also be ready to see it again. Possibly. Oh, you know what? I want to see Lucy also. I'm supposed to go see that with Madison.
See that one then.
Oh. Okay. Back to the podcast.
Sin City was really good. I was very pleased with it. I mean, it's just as good as the first one, I would say.
Nice.
You know, I mean, the one thing about it though is that it's a little. Some things, some people might find it a little confusing because there are different actors playing the same characters.
Within this movie or from the last movie?
From the last movie.
Okay.
So, not within this movie, but like Josh Brolin is playing the same character that Clive Owen did in the first one.
Okay.
But other than that...
Is the Josh Hartnett character back? The assassin?
No. Not that I know of.
Okay.
It didn't look like it.
Jessica Alba?
Yeah. Way back, and she's got a way bigger storyline all to herself. And,
Mickey Rourke?
Oh, yeah, and he's throughout. Like, he's in, like, everybody's storyline. Marv is in everybody's storyline, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's cool how they do it, too.
Nice.
Because Marv comes into... Everybody has a separate story, and somehow Marv gets involved. In
no Bruce Willis, though, because he's dead,
yep.
right?
He's still in the movie.
Oh, he is? Mm-hmm. Okay. I wasn't sure, because he's
a ghost, but he's still in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else? No, he's not in the movie anymore. Isaiah Wood, or what is his name?
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood,
no.
Not Isaiah.
Nope.
Yeah, he was in pieces and eaten by a dog. So.
Yeah. Marv made sure of that.
Marv made sure of that.
He's not.
No. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to checking it out.
And then that's it. That is it. That's all.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and start with the movies I watched. I was visiting my mom, and we usually do some Netflix stuff whenever I'm there. Netflix and Redbox.
Nice.
So, watched Noah.
Okay.
Which is actually pretty good.
And it was. I saw it.
I liked it all right. I wasn't, a huge fan of like the Watchers or the Guardians or whatever they were.
Yeah.
The Watchers, I guess they were.
It was a decent movie.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I saw Bad Words, which is great.
With isn't it Jason Bateman?
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Isn't it really good?
It's yeah.
Yeah.
I really dug it.
Yeah. I saw it when it came out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his interaction with the kids just
it's really good. It's like Bad Santa kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I also watched Nonstop with Liam Neeson, which I thought was great.
Yeah,
I really dug it.
Posted about that.
Yeah, I dug it. I thought it was
trust it.
That is pretty cool.
I might watch it now.
Yeah, it's a federal air marshal who the unlikely hero because he's had some bad things in his past, but very dedicated to his job, and someone is in an attempt to hijack the plane,
And
is killing people on board.
Right, and he's framing the
air marshal.
For it.
Yeah.
So he's got to prove his innocence while saving people's lives.
Right. So, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty standard fare for Liam Neeson movies, but it was enjoyable, I thought.
Yeah.
That
It's so
pretty
weird
great.
how Liam Neeson has become this action star.
Yeah.
Now. It's really strange, actually.
Yeah. He was what was that movie he was in? It was The Other Braveheart.
The Other Braveheart.
Rob Roy? Rob Roy, yeah.
No.
Do you remember Rob Roy?
Well, I remember Rob Roy, but I can't place.
He was
what
pretty
you're
good in
talking
that
about.
one. Yeah. I liked that one. He was pretty good in that. Him and Tim Roth were in that one.
Continue and I'll look it up.
Oh, all right. You can't place it?
I can't.
Okay. All right, so I think, those were the three movies I'd watched. I watched The Meltdown with Jonah and Kumail. It's pretty funny.
I guess I watched that too.
Okay.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
I watched another episode of The Last Ship. And this last episode... Yeah, okay. I will accept that on this episode. But the other ones have been pretty decent so far. But this one, not so much. It's a much older. You have to go way back for Rob Roy. Way back. And then I watched the trailer for Gotham, and I'm kind of excited for it. They are definitely retconning some things, and they're basically using like the entire Gotham universe, but not really having Batman. But it looked like they were going to have the Joker, Penguin, Catwoman. They're going to have a lot of people, but they're obviously changing their origin stories if they're going to be around at the same time as the young Jim Gordon. So
sure.
Anyway, it'll be interesting to see how that all works out. And then I watched. Yep, I watched True Blood, and let's see, Franklin and Bash.
That is a while. 1995.
Yeah. So You Think You Could Dance? Watched a little bit of that with Madison. Let's see here. You will be happy to hear that I've gotten back to watching Hell on Wheels.
Well, I don't watch it anymore.
How about the Nick with Clive Owen? Have you seen any of that?
No, but I'm interested in it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Or as Carl Pilkington calls him, Clive Warren.
Clive Warren, huh? Nice. The Nick is pretty cool. It's a period piece set in, I believe, the early 1900s, and it takes place in a hospital. And Clive Owen is basically the head of surgery.
Yeah.
Whenever surgery was just barely a thing.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. I like it. Yes. Hell on Wheels is good. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, right. I finished up the current season of Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
And that was pretty good. And my mom and I made it through the first half of House of Cards.
Nice.
The season 2. So.
First half of season 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool. It was good to finally get back to that show. When does the season 3 come out?
I don't know. Because season 2 just came out a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, so we made it through the first 6 episodes, maybe 6, 7 episodes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. It's a great show. And you're right, stuff happens in this season.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stuff goes down. Pretty immediately, too.
Yeah. 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 So I think that's about it for what I am watching this week. It was a good week for watching, mostly because I was out of town.
So you had some time.
I actually had some time, which is something that comes at a premium around here.
Right.
For sure.
Sure.
So, being able to see 3 movies in a week rarely happens with me. I know it happens with you around award seasons, but
yeah.
But
yeah,
not so much. Yeah.
Around award season, I see some movies.
Yeah, you do. But that's about it. The Nick has been a nice surprise. Bad Words was great. Nonstop was great. And like I said, happy to be back with House of Cards.
Nice.
All right, let's get to what you playing.
So 2 things. Played the
2 words. First word. Okay.
Movie. Game. I played the playable demo or the playable trailer, I guess, to the new Silent Hill that's called PT, and it's exclusive to the PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
Very, very cool. Super scary.
No, this isn't a port or anything. This is a brand new Silent Hill.
This is a brand new Silent Hill,
okay.
And it's terrifying. It's
nice.
so good. Yeah, it's really good. It's,
lots of babies crying in the background, because that seems to be their thing.
Yeah, definitely that. But it's super terrifying. Found out also that the main character in the new Silent Hill is going to be voiced by a one Norman Reedus.
Nice.
And it looks amazing. I haven't been able to finish it, though. I mean, because I was playing it and got to this point that I'm stuck. I can't figure... Because how it's supposed to go is you're supposed to play through it, and once you beat it, they play the trailer, like a full-length trailer to the new Silent Hill.
Okay.
And I'm so close to the end, but I can't figure it out.
So what is the PT?
I don't know. I have no idea what that stands for or what it is or anything like that.
Now, is it a demo for the full game, or is it like
it's like a playable
prologue?
To be honest, I have no idea what it is. It's a... You wake up in the...
PT is just playable trailer, then.
It sure is. But how it starts, you just wake up in this dark room and there's a door in front of you, and you have to obviously you walk through the door, and all it is you're in this house, and it's just one hallway that goes up. You take a right, you go down another hallway there's a front door off to the left when you go down that one, but there's another like basement door when you go down some stairs at the end of that hallway, and as soon as you go through that one, it loops you back to where you started at the beginning of the hallway, and you have to just like pick out and find certain things and solve these puzzles and all this kind of stuff, and it's absolutely terrifying. I'm very excited for it. It's going to be good.
You know who else would love this? Erin.
Oh, I know. I've already talked about it with her.
But she doesn't have a PS4.
I know. I'm convincing her to get one. Slowly but surely.
All right, whatever you do not talk them into the Destiny version of the console, because Will is supposed to be playing Destiny on Xbox One with me.
Yeah, I know. And that's fine. But I just want them to...
When are you going to get your second copy so that you can play on Xbox One also?
I don't know.
It'd be nice if you could just if the characters were accounts. Ubiquitous, so like no matter what
system you were
and
on,
if it was cross system play.
Well, yeah, but that's never going to happen.
Because then Jordan could just get Destiny for the 360 and play with us.
Right. But that's never going to happen. But I played that.
How did they do that with the original Xbox and PC? Cross-platform
play. They did
play.
it a little bit with 360 and PC too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
They just don't want to. Well, and it's easier with
it was
PC.
360 and PC. It wasn't... I don't think it was original Xbox.
But it's easier with PC too, because you can still be on the same servers.
Right. Which one is the first console Phantasy Star on?
Console what?
Phantasy Star? Was that on Xbox or 360? And Final Fantasy 11 was cross-platform play.
That was 360, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Early 360 maybe.
Early, yeah.
Okay.
But it was. And so I played that. Super, super good. And then I got Diablo 3, the Ultimate Evil Edition for PS4, and I was playing that yesterday.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was already out.
Yeah. So I got that. I was playing it yesterday for about 3 hours.
I almost rented it yesterday for 360.
The way that they have,
because I've got a saved character.
The way they've ported that game for console play is amazing.
Yeah, it was really good on the 360, and it's kind of nice. It's something I was really interested in. Maybe I'll pick it up for the Xbox One. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because I can transfer my character from the 360 version to Xbox One.
You can, yeah.
But I don't remember if I signed into Battle.net. Does it give you a choice? If it doesn't give you a choice, then
I don't think you have to sign into Battle.net for the 360 and Xbox One versions. I think it's just tied to your Microsoft account.
Maybe.
But I never played
character transfers through Battle.net.
I played a console version on the 360 at a friend's house. But I never had my own character on a PS3 or a 360, so I just had to start a new one.
Gotcha.
I got to level 20 yesterday, so...
See, that would be another one that would be great for cross-platform play.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to be able to pick up the 360 or the Xbox One version and go and do some adventuring.
It's very fun.
In loot hoarding.
Yeah, it's very fun. I like it. But that's it for me. Just those two.
All right. And that brings What You Playing to an end because I didn't play anything this week.
Oh,
I thought I had, but I have
you
not.
watched a lot of stuff, though. And you listened.
And I was away from my console. Oh, you know what? I played two rounds of Wordament.
Okay.
How about that?
How about that? That
On my
counts.
phone.
That counts.
Counts for something.
Counts for something.
It is technically a game.
It is.
It is clearly filed under games on my phone
Clearly.
with the Destiny companion app.
And you did play it.
I did play it.
There you go.
There you go.
Word amend.
Recognize. All right. Well, I think that is a show. Once again, this is the Lobbycast. If you want to, although we didn't have a whole lot of articles that we talked about this week, if you want to check out some of the things that we've been talking about, you can always check out the website, pregamelobby.com, and we are also on Facebook. And I think that about does it. We're getting ever closer, Brick, to being on iHeartRadio. It will happen soon, but I'm not sure exactly when.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool beans.
It is pretty cool beans. The problem that I've run into with that is because we use clips of licensed music at the beginning and end of the show. So I'm in the middle of trying to create a new intro from voice clips.
Okay.
And we'll see how that goes. Yeah?
There you go.
There you
That'd
go.
be great.
Because being on iHeartRadio would get us out to a bunch of new listeners, and Spreaker's been doing well for us.
I would be even more jazzed to be on the show.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
As would we all, sir.
Yeah.
As would we all. All right. As always, thank you guys for watching and listening. We really appreciate your time and your hanging out with us, and we will see you next week. Bye. Bye.